There's an EPIX documentary out about an individual that is widely admired for a number of reasons. The name of the documentary is Mr. A and Mr. M, the story of A&M Records. Herb Alpert was born in Boyle Heights. His father and mother were immigrants from what is now Romania. And he grew up with a relatively regular upbringing. He was in the United States Army, where he played horn. And for 2 years, he was in the USC marching band. He was born in 1935. He tried his hand for a while at acting, but decided that he wanted to go into music. And literally, in a garage with an individual by the name of Jerry Moss, he and Jerry formed A&M Records. And make no mistake about it, Herb Alpert was a musical genius, and had had a series of #1 hits, both as a vocalist and as an instrumentalist with the Tijuana Brass. And the vision for A&M Records was that as a agency that was founded by musicians, that they would get musicians, and get musicians they did. Carole King, The Police, Joe Cocker, and a number of other artists made A&M a powerhouse in the industry. So as the music industry consolidated in 1993, Mr. Moss and Mr. Alpert sold A&M Records to Polygram for $500 million. Not bad for a kid who grew up in Boyle Heights. And allow me to say, as a native of Southern California and as a self-made individual with my own business, when you look at someone like Herb Alpert, who grew up as a regular guy, but had talent and genius and became that wealthy, you have nothing but respect for generating the type of money and influence he had in that industry. Unfortunately, Polygram was a little too corporate for the taste of Jerry Moss and Herb Alpert. And ultimately, they folded A&M Records into Interscope and eliminated the name. And Jerry Moss and Herb Alpert were very upset at this and said that it defeated the purpose and undercut them in their ongoing pursuits in the music industry. And they had drafted a very good contract on the sale. After filing suit in 1993, ultimately they sold for another $200 million. The story of A&M Records is one that all of us Southern Californians can be proud of, but like a lot of artists find out, sometimes being successful in the music industry means having the best lawyers.